All right, guys, it is season 13, part 2, day 1. Cinderella is officially in the game. Unable to unlock her just yet, but I want to go over her abilities in this video now that we can see all three of them and then kind of get a good idea of when she's coming. So if we go to the extra chapter, anytime a new season or part comes out, it's very good to go to the extra chapter and see the requirements needed for the mid-season because they'll always be in here. And if we go over here towards the end, we're going to see Cinderella level 30. This is at node 28 out of 30, so we're assuming probably week 2 to week 3, like usual. She's going to be coming to the game where you're going to have to eventually get her to level 30 in order to continue on. The thing is, you could do this guy, Cruella de Vil 44, or Cinderella, so it's two relatively hard racers to get. Cinderella being a level 30 is probably more manageable than Cruella level 44, but she's on node 28 out of 30. So we'll assume week 2 to week 3 she's coming. But if we go to her abilities now, I'm not going to lie, guys, she seems kind of broken. I don't know. Again, she has very low top speed similar to Aurora, so you can't say she's going to be broken with the low top speed, but her top speed is relatively low, and then her acceleration, handling, and boost are all very high. Very similar to Aurora, and then her combat is low. So her abilities have to make up for it for her low top speed, but let's see what we have here. So she has Rush, she has Cloak, she has Fire, she has Bomb. I like this kit a lot. But let's go into her ability. It's called Dreams Come True. She has a passive ability. So her normal ability, you use the tap. Cinderella transforms her card into a pumpkin coach, gaining speed and improving steering for a short duration. That's different. That's very cool. Her low top speed will get mitigated when she uses her normal. She'll go faster and she'll be able to turn better. Her turnings are already really good. So I'm curious how zippy she could be. Like, if you're going around maps like Hawaii or, you know, the Great Wall, maps with really sharp turns, if you could save her ability and use her normal and zip around turns, like maybe no racer can in terms of handling, that might be very good. If she could be a very quick turning player while getting a speed buff, again, the gaining speed portion, we have to see how fast she actually goes from it. Again, her top speed is low, but she might be able to do things that most racers can't do, except if they have autopilot around turns, taking these really sharp turns, especially while maintaining a speed. It's almost like this is like an autopilot, but you get to control it. But the mechanics of going faster and doing sharp turns are present. So we'll see how that goes. Her charge, she puts on her magical gown, bedazzling everyone around her, slowing them down for a short duration. So she is a slowdown character. So where she lacks speed, she could gain it, turn sharply, and also slow people down. She's a slowdown character, so very interesting. Very interesting. This could help mitigate her low top speed as well. And then her passive, she finds her glass slipper on the track and picks it up. So while she's just driving, this is automatically going to spawn. It's a passive ability. Rivals colliding with the slipper are stunned. Once the slipper is picked up, Cinderella starts driving on autopilot at a fast speed while slowing all nearby rivals. The power creep is real in this game, you know? Seasons ago, it would just be like, okay, you pick up the slipper, she gets an autopilot. Or people run into it and get stunned. Now we're starting to get all these abilities stack on top of each other. So essentially, her slipper is going to be on the ground. If people run into her slipper, they're going to get stunned. So it's a hazard, which is good. And then when she picks it up, she starts driving on autopilot. So she's going automatically on autopilot at a fast speed. And at the same time, slowing down nearby rivals. So if this is going to be like she picks up the slipper, she goes on autopilot, she gets a lot faster on the autopilot, and then while passing people, she's slowing people down, that's going to be really good. She might have an aura around her when she gets a glass slipper, and then people are near her aura while she's autopiloting. If they get slowed down, that's going to be really good. So where her top speed is very low, the fact that she could use her charge and slow people down, or she could use her passive, get autopilot, go faster. Again, we need to see how much faster she's going to go despite her low top speed, while also slowing people down. Seems very strong. And then her normal ability, again, she gets speed and she's able to zip around turns. I'm assuming this is going to be like an autopilot, but she gets to control it. The mechanics of an autopilot, being able to cut sharp turns like crazy, maybe that's what it's going to be like with her going faster, but the only difference is, again, it's not autopilot, you get to control it. But yeah, very cool. She gains speed, can turn really sharply, can slow people down, and can either stun people with her slipper or can pick it up, get an autopilot, go faster, and then slow down nearby rivals. So she seems kind of good. I'm gonna guess she's gonna be better than Aurora just based on her abilities. Despite the low top speed, she has 2 abilities that can make her faster. One of them will give her autopilot, and then she could slow people down with 2 of her abilities, her charge and her passive. So that's Cinderella, guys. Dreams come true. Let me know what you think. I think she looks pretty good, honestly, but time will tell. Expect her to come in the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.